But no, it's a horrible sound because you're going to hear them thuds, which is somebody getting punched out. And you're going to hear, you actually don't hear no screams like that because that's why they punching you out. And after they done broke you, then you hear them like whimpering and they telling you, shut up. And this happened like right up under me.
Man, this is Prison Stories 101, man. We got another dope individual that's coming to sit down and talk with us, man. Give us some stories, man. We got the one and only Mohammed in the building. Whenever we do these prison stories, we try to come from different angles, enlighten people as far as on different things. And I think one with you, Mohammed, is that you went into the system with in the Muslim religion. And of course, you did, almost damn near 2 decades. So whenever we do these prison stories, we try to get the who, what, when, where, and why.
Right.
So let's start off with the who. And if you don't mind, just reintroduce yourself. Let us know how much time you did.
All right. My name is Mohammed. I did 21 years. I did 2.5 on Beto 1 unit. I did the other 18 some change on Ferguson unit. I went in 95. Came out in 2015.
All right, there you go. So that takes care of the win.
Yeah.
I want to, and you spoke on the where, so Beto and Ferguson. I want to real quick jump into the what. What was the crime that was committed or allegedly committed that got you jammed up?
A body.
Do you mind speaking on the incident as far as, and it goes to the who and also the what? Because when we do these prison stories, we like to find out, based on this crime, who was affected on your side and on said victim side, if you don't mind.
Well, the thing is about my case is we still fighting that case.
Okay.
We still fighting that case. They put a body on me and they tried to put it on me and 3 of my other partners. One of them ended up beating it. So we was in a country town called Rockdale. And, we was getting it in. But then after we stopped going down there, then they find the body. So it's a long, long story how they put that body on us. But one of the dudes who admitted to the body he's from Rockdale. He tried to put the body on us off the rip. Then they found out he was lying. That's how he ended up getting himself caught up in it. So, we fought it. We lost. We still fighting it.
Can you speak on, when I speak on the who, for you, how old were you?
I was 21.
Who was affected by you having to go sit down this long, as far as who on your side, who were you leaving behind?
Baby mama, 2-month-old son.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 2 months. He was 2 months when I left. He was 21 when I came home.
Man. Oh, well, we'll get further to that because that in itself is something we got to speak on. But baby mama, son, any other family members?
Yeah, mama, daddy, little brother. I was raising him like, me and him was, the whole family suffered, man.
Yeah.
The whole family suffers. It's not just you.
The person, the victim, was this a black individual, white, Mexican?
Yeah, he was black.
Okay. Did that person have any ties to the Rockdale area where, like, sometimes it might be a homie, and there's people.
Nah, he was from Rockdale.
Okay. All right. When you say getting it in at Rockdale, can you explain what you mean by that?
We was getting money down there, man.
Okay.
We was getting money down there. It's country town. We from the city, man. You know how it go.
Come on. Where you from originally?
San Antonio.
All right. As we get into these prison stories, we try to lastly land on the why. Meaning, the moment that a judge hits that gavel and, sentences, throw them football numbers out there, we try to understand why you as an individual felt at that moment, what led you to that moment right there? Like, how did I get into a situation where I'm looking at a judge? And it goes back to, your family. It goes back to, brothers, friends, whatever it is growing up. What would you say is the reason that got you jammed up in the situation in the first place? What circumstances in life led you to that?
The streets, hustling. When you hustling, you put yourself in certain situations. You put yourself in certain places that you normally wouldn't be at if you wasn't hustling. Hustling, gang banging, all of that plays a part in where you're going to end up eventually being. If you're a real gang banger, you're going to be dead or in prison. There's no in-betweens. Because if you're a real gang banger, you're going to put in that work. You can only put in so much work before you get caught. The penitentiary full of it. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Or somebody's going to catch you, and they're going to catch your body. So either way, the streets will put you, I don't care if you're gang banging or hustling, it's going to put you in places where if you was a civilian, if you were a square, you would not even be in them places. So for me, it was the streets. It was hustling and gang banging, put me in situations, put me in places where I would have never been otherwise. You feel me?
Yeah. So I have to ask then, for you, why was it a need for you to hustle? Like, what was missing for you to be like, I need to get money over here? What was your purpose?
Man, you just caught up in the streets. So you do what street people do when you caught up in the streets. So the homies hustling, these who the people I kick it with. Birds of a feather flock together. They hustling, getting money. Of course, when I see that, I want to hustle and get money too. I want to buy nice cars. I want to wear nice clothes. I want to flash money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like I say, man, it's the people you surround yourself with. Like I heard somebody say right before, they say, if you want to know where you're going to be in 5 to 10 years in life, look at your friends.
That's real. That's real. Birds of a feather.
Yeah.
Totally get it. Product of your environment. You know what I'm saying? As far as, if the environment was different, maybe something else would have been going on. What was your dynamic in your household? Mother, father, was there both of them there? Or
both of them. I had both of my parents.
And you didn't feel like, man, because it's always that first hustle, like, I'm going to try to do this and get away with it. And either you got to say, I'm going to do it, but because my parents, I don't want to, I'm going to stay away from it. Or you're like, I'm going to do it, get away with it, and hell, now we on. Did nothing tell you like, man, I'm going to just chill? Or were you just like, hey?
Well, as I got older, my mom and my dad split.
Okay.
As I got older. But that had nothing to do with nothing. My dad was a minister. He stayed with his foot on our neck.
Wow.
He stayed with his foot on our neck. But I had all my family's from L.A., California, L.A., Los Angeles. Yeah. And so my favorite cousin that I'm always around, he gang bang. And when I would go up to L.A., hey, man, it was something different. So, unlike the tracks.
Yeah.
And I like that. So, I got into gang banging. Once I got into gang banging, that's just what it was. It don't matter if I got a mother, father, whatever. You're going to make your own decisions, period. You can't blame your mother or your father. I had a good one.
Yeah.
So, like I said, my father was a minister. I grew up in the mosque.
Come on.
You feel me?
Come on.
But you still are the ruler of your own world. So, meaning you're going to do what you want to do regardless, period. So.
What age would you say you, got out there?
At 14.
At 14.
14 is when I started wavering.
Yeah, man.
Started letting me go to L.A.
Yeah. That'll do it. All right. Well, let's get right into it then, man. As far as the situation where you were arrested, can you speak on that day? As far as, did you see it coming? Did like, what happened with that day? Did the three other guys get caught up and y'all was all together?
What happened was when dude get jammed up, which is a long story, and get our name in it. So it's the girl that I have a homeboy that's from the country too, but grew up in San Antonio, but his grandparents still stayed down there. He had a girlfriend in Rockdale. So that's who house we used to go to get it on, right? And so when they start tracking us down, because they never knew our names, they just knew nicknames. So when they tell about her, you know, her boyfriend is our homeboy. So eventually they track us down, but my homeboy's sister told us, hey, they messing with my brother real tough. Y'all need to go down there and talk to him. Talk to him about what? About a body. About a body? Man, you tripping. So she said, if we don't go down there and talk to him, that she was going to give them our names. So my homeboy's sister is married to my other partner that went down on this crime too. You feel me?
Yeah.
So he was like, hey, man, let's just go down there and talk to him. So I told him 2 days after what's that? Valentine's Day, man. 2 days after Valentine's Day. Anyway, man, so I let him take me down there. I already had a warrant in San Antonio, though. So I would go down there to go talk to him. As soon as I walked up in there, what's your name? Rashid Mohammed. Turn around, put your hands behind your back. Wow. Boom. Cuff me up. They take me, put me in a cell. They don't come talk to me. And it's like a dungeon, right? Like you have no sense of time in there. I could swear I felt like I've been there for days. They bring me back out. They say, hey, we charging you with murder. So I start laughing. It was funny to me because, you know, I'm like, I start laughing. They say, you got $1 million bond. I say,
oh. Oh.
What?
Oh.
What? Yeah. So I was like, ugh. So that's how I got gaffled, and that's how the other homies got gaffled, because she was already giving them our name. So it went down like that.
Were you the first person to go in, or did?
Yeah, I was the first one.
Oh, man.
I was the first one. My partner that brought me down, he was in the military. I think he went like a week later. My other partner was like 3 days later. My other partner was the next day. Once they got me, I guess they figured they couldn't get me.
Yeah.
So once they got me, they rounded us all up.
All right. So for you, this is your first time inside, you know. I mean, was this your first time getting arrested at all? Have you already like been in jail before for little small things?
Yeah, I've been in jail before.
All right. For this situation, to get hit with a murder charge, $1 million bond, like what goes to your head? Are you prepared? Do you have a lawyer? Do you have a paid attorney? Are you?
No. To see, that's one thing, right? When you hustling in the streets and you have no strategy, no exit plan, no goals, you just blow money fast. And then when these type of things happen, you don't even have money to pay for a lawyer. So what was that all for? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
But no, I didn't have money for a lawyer, and I had to sit. Mm. Well, I wasn't making $1 million bond regardless. That's what's happening.
Yeah, yeah. For the how quickly did you go to trial? Was it a speedy trial, or did you wait a while?
I sat in there February, March, April, like 4 months.
Okay.
But originally they was trying to give us a capital charge.
Oh.
So what they was asking his mother was, his grandmother was like, do you know if he had any change in his pocket? Because if he had anything that's missing, we're going to hit him with a capital. Yeah. So for like the first month and a half, we thinking, damn, they finna try to give us that needle. This is Texas.
Exactly.
You know how Texas get down.
All right, they ready to throw the kids.
And they're going to put that needle in you quick.
Yeah.
So like a month and a half, we sitting there thinking that, hey, yeah, we're going to get that needle. And we're in a country town, you getting that needle.
They end up not giving the capital. What they end up, what was in the charge?
They ended up just dropping it to murder.
What, first degree?
Yeah.
Okay. During the trial itself, were you like hopeful that the evidence will come out? Like, man, we had nothing to do with this. We weren't around, but y'all don't have the evidence to put us right here. Were you hopeful? Or was your lawyer doing a good job, or were you like, man, this dude's kind of fumbling the bag?
Well, my lawyer was a piece of shit.
Oh, shit.
Public defender, piece of shit. First murder case.
Oh, yeah.
And they tried us jointly. One of the other lawyers was straight out of law school. Like, nobody had any experience. Nobody. But even though the evidence showed that we didn't have nothing to do with anything, you don't stand a chance when you're looking at an all-white jury with one older Mexican lady. You don't stand a chance. And the thing was, it was never about evidence. It was just about, let's get these off the street.
Yeah. I was already putting in the work, like you said. So.
Exactly. When they go into deliberations and they giving their closing arguments, the district attorney is not talking about nothing about the evidence. Only thing he's saying is, I'll never forget it. How long are we going to let these gangbangers and these people from the big city come down here and tear up our neighborhoods? That's what it was all about. It wasn't about no evidence. It was just, let's lock them up.
Yeah, just to make a statement.
Yeah.
How long did they deliberate before they came back?
They actually deliberated a long time.
Oh, wow.
Maybe 8 hours. I think we had to go back the next day.
And you're 21 at the time, right?
Yes.
Was any of your family in the courtroom?
Yeah.
Mom, dad, or just?
Mom, dad, brother, baby mama.
Man, you just had a 2-month-old at the time. Jeez.
Yeah.
For them to come out and them to read out that guilty verdict at that age, did you process it? Like, what was your mentality once you heard that?
Crushed.
Yeah.
I guess that's the only thing I can say. Just had to put my head down. I'm crushed. Only thing going through my mind is, you finna get a life sentence. You ain't never going home. You see your life flash before your eyes.
Yeah. I mean, you had just like, it's not even a long life. You just 21. Yeah, you ain't. Just a couple of Christmases as kids. When they give you the sentence of, what was the sentence they gave you at the time?
They ended up they gave me 40, they gave my other partner 40, and they gave the one that was in the military, they gave him 30 because he didn't have no priors. My other partner, they just let him go. They just said that he didn't do nothing. Damn. I don't know. That's the one that's from the country town. But I don't know, Texas, we have the law parties, that's what it was called. But, if you commit a crime, I commit a crime, you with me. If you don't turn me in, you getting charged with that crime too.
Damn.
But they didn't want him.
Okay. To hear 40 years, did you process it at the time, or were you just like what did it tell you? Like,
I was happy.
Okay, wasn't the need, because you were thinking needle like a couple of months before, like I'm thinking like I ain't gonna be here.
So the DA, he telling the jury, if you don't give him, give him life. If you don't give him life, give him 99. So I hadn't already turned around. My daddy and them told, man, they finna give us a life sentence. So when they come back with 40, crazy to be overwhelmed by getting 40 years and you got to do 20 flat.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, but still, you're 21 years old. It's not like you 32 or like, God damn, I'm just getting, you 21. So it's like, I will see the light of day.
If I can live through this.
All right, so let's go and get right into it, man. prior to anyone ever doing prison time, because this was, you said, what year was this when you went in?
95.
95. This was kind of at the height of all the gang stuff. And what set did you affiliate yourself with?
I was rolling 30 Harlem Crip gang.
You know, normally in our community back then, it was like a badge of honor to, you know, say you did some time, whatever. People would be like, yeah, you know, he did that time. You know, you do your time, you come home. In the hoods, they would always salute the guys who did the time and came home. And they're like, oh, nah, that's OG. You know, he did his time and came home. Did anyone that has already been to prison prepare you for what you were about to be looking at? Like, did anyone say, hey, man, here's who you need to lock in with when you get in there, man? It's gonna be like this. Did anyone prep you?
When I was at the Holiday Unit, that's the transfer facility. That's where they send you to classify you. So it was a dude from Fort Worth that was Hoover that came off Ferguson. And he would all lace us all up, you know what I'm saying? Tell us, hey, it's going to go like this. If anybody asks you, hey, what size your shoes is, you immediately get in their ass because what they're telling you is they're going to take your shoes. And if you don't do nothing about that, when they tell you that, then they know you're a hoe.
Wait a minute. Somebody walking and going into prison, somebody asks what size your shoes is. You're saying if somebody who didn't know, who was green, just say, oh, they about a size like 8.5. So you're saying that person's only asking that so they could take them just to see what you're about. Not even say they even want your shoes. They just want to see what you're about, as I'm assuming.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So if you tell them that, they will be in your cell in a minute, beating your ass and taking everything you got.
All right. Shit. So you gotta take all of them first, is what you said.
Yeah.
Shit.
Or you tell them the actual right reply is they're your size. You letting them know, come take them. They're your size, come take them. That's how you gotta handle that.
All right. For your first day walking in, take us to a first day in Beto Unit, for those that may not know that experience back in 95.
Mm-hmm. So, in 95, Beto rocking. It's rocking. That was a riot unit. But it was a live unit. Over there, the laws don't mess with you over there. The laws don't want no trouble. They don't mess with you. Beto, at that time, and they let the inmates run the system. Yeah. So when I first come in, I'm going on L Wayne, and it's like me and 5 more people, and it's a little white boy, right? So the captain walk up, he looking at us like, y'all ready? So he look at the little white boy and say, wait, you can't go over there. Hey, come here. So the little white boy looking scared. Yeah. He pull the little white boy out the line, take the little white boy back to classification, put him on PC. That's how it was over there.
Wait, so what was the reason for that? Just
because he know it. He not gonna make it over there. He finna get ate alive over
just
there.
From looking at him, like just
you just look at. Yeah, that's how you do.
Damn.
You can. So the thing is, when you go, we got a thing called checking, right? So this is where you finna find out what you really about, because you're finna do some fighting, and that don't matter. You're a civilian. It's a civilian you're definitely finna do some fighting, because you got people in here don't have shit. Family done died. They want your money. So you finna pay for protection. You're gonna beat your ass, and you're gonna pay for protection. If you don't want to pay for protection, you better be ready to fight, and fight. So when I come on the Wayne, I'm a gang member anyway. I got to get checked too, though. So when I come on the Wayne, a little dude run up to the door. Hey, where you going, Slim? Man, I'm 160 pounds. Where you going, Slim? I say, don't worry about it. I'll be right back. because they already told me, don't go in your cell and not come out. That's a sign. Your ass is scared. We're going to get you. So I tell them, like old boy told me, hey, don't worry about it. I'll be right back. I go put my stuff in the cell. I already got a cellie. I said, hey, I'm finna go to this day room. When I come back, if my shit right in here, you better not be in here too. Because if you go put your shit in there, they don't know you. They steal your shit, send your shit all the way down the run.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Went back to the day room. Sit down. Oh, dude, he come pull up on me. Hey, where you from? San Antonio. Oh, you got some homeboys over here, but I'm looking at him like, bitch, what you want? What's up? I'm thinking he's the one. He's actually the one they sending, but he like, you gang bang? I say, yeah, I'm a Crip. So he like, oh, well, your homeboy back there. I already know I got to go get the fade.
Yeah.
I know I got to go get my fade. So only thing is you better be prepared to fight. So the penitentiary, I like to call it the hearts of men, right? You're going to know what you really about when you go to that penitentiary. You'll know who you really are in that penitentiary. You're going to find out the hearts of men. That's the hearts of men. Because you're going to be tried in so many different ways. Manhood. Are you a hoe? Are you scared? Are you going to stay down, fight? Are you going to pay for protection? Are you going to be gay? And I don't give a damn. One lay down, two get up with me. That's the way I see it. One lay down, two get up.
Explain that. What does that mean?
That means that one punk lay down, but two punks get up.
Oh, yeah.
But
they say it's he was just pitching. He ain't gay. He was just giving it. He ain't gay. I'm like, that mentality is kind of wild.
Well, that's the thing. See, you gotta understand this, right? The penitentiary is its own world. It has its own set of rules. The rules out here don't apply to us. The way y'all live out here is not how we live in here. It's its own set of rules. So when you coming in, ain't nothing you can do but get with the program or get ran over. Now, you can choose what you want to do. That's on you. Nobody's going, you can't get made to do something if you scared. You see what I'm saying? But the culture of the penitentiary then, which come from the 70s and the 80s, it was okay to mess with boys. There was no problem with that. That's the penitentiary. That's just what it do. Don't nobody look. All the regulars, all the motherfuckers who was bad with their hands, they fuck boys.
Oh.
And you better not tell them they gay. They'll beat your ass. That was just the culture. That's what was accepted. You coming in here and, hey, what you gonna do? You gonna fight for that commissary? That's part of the culture. Predator and prey. That's part of the culture. So you might look at it like, damn, y'all just hogging people. That's what we call it, hogging people, taking their shit. And you might think that it's disgusting. No, this is the rules we live by. This is our world. Don't nobody give a damn about you here.
So let me ask, and I'm gonna get back to the, you having to, prove that manhood. Is it a manipulation game from day one when you walk in? Like, and I say that to say, like, when someone does say, hey, where you going, partner? Where you from? Are they saying it like you think, would they say it like they trying to be cool with you? Or are they saying it like in an intimidating factor? Like that
nobody is trying to be cool with you when you come through that door.
Yeah. Are they trying to manipulate with the way they say it though? Because they can say it in a way that you might think like, oh, this nigga trying to get down. Or he's trying to be aggressive. Or they can say it like, oh, he's trying to befriend me. To manipulate you thinking like, oh, you don't know what you about to walk into, but I'm gonna make you think that this is cool, this is sweet.
Everybody knows what's gonna go on when they come to the penitentiary because you just don't go straight to the penitentiary.
Right.
You're going to go to a transfer facility. Before that, it was called diagnostic. And you're going to go, and there's people there that's going to lace you up to what goes on in prison. So when you go through that door, you already know. And you done already made a conscious decision on what you're going to do with your life behind bars.
Okay.
So you already know if you're going to be a hoe. You already know, man, I get there, I'm going to find the biggest black guy and I'm pay for protection.
Yeah.
You already know. You know, when you get there, look, I'm finna fight. You know. You know if you're going to get down there and say, hey, I'm fuck all the punks. You know.
Goddamn.
You know what you're going to do when you get there because you already know what's going to happen.
All right, well, with that being said, you go put your stuff up, tell them you'll be right back. And what does happen? Like, do you have to go immediately and catch a fade with the first person you see, or?
Nah. So when I go back to the day room, I sit down. He eventually comes over there, asks me where I'm from, asks me how I Crip. I tell him, yeah, I'm a Crip. No, yeah, I tell him I'm a Crip. He was like, okay, your homeboy is over there. So I get up, go over there where the homies at, introduce myself, and they you know, yeah, well, I'm such. I go to that rec yard at 6 o'clock. I already know you got to go catch some fades. You got to go get your 3-piece in.
This is day one still, or?
This is day one.
Damn, day one.
Hours.
God damn.
Yeah, you got to get that fade out the way. Go on, get it, and get it out the way. Just don't fold.
Let me ask you, what is the purpose of this fade? Like, what is is it for you? Is it for the boys in the yard to see? Like, who's watching? Like, what is the purpose of within hours? This of course, this 95 Beto. What's the purpose of saying this has to go down? Like, what is, just to see, like, what kind of man you are? Is it like, hey, because I know the feds is different. The feds, they throw you in different, like, carts and stuff. Mm-hmm. State, it's just like, this is everybody from the same damn state damn near. So is it for someone to say, like, yeah, I fuck with his heart? Or, like, what is the purpose of within hours, I got to get out there gladiator style?
Because we want to know if you're a hoe or not. Because we don't want no hoes around us.
Like just everyone? Or is it just like certain people? Like, is it like?
At that time, everybody gets checked coming through the door.
Okay, so it don't matter who, just if it's a bus full of 22 dudes, all 22 hearts going to get checked.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
I don't care if you're a gang member or a civilian. And it's going to be worse if you're a civilian. Because the gang members, we just checking to see if you're going to fight. Because it goes down over here anytime. We checking to see if you're going to fight. Because if you're a hoe, you ain't going to fight. Then you're not going to say you want to, whatever particular gang. Nah.
Yeah.
But then you're going to ride. Now you're going to pay for protection. And the penitentiary is all about, I tell you, predator and prey. Like, you got people in here don't have shit. You're not going to be no hoe you're going to make all this store and think you're going to keep that shit. Yeah. No, you're going to have to be a man and fight for this shit. If you can't be a man and fight for it and keep it, then we're going to take it and we're going to make you pay for protection. Every time you go to the store, you're going to go give us half your spend. That's just how it go.
So all right, hours in, you got to get out there. Walk us through that.
Oh, it ain't nothing, man. You just go out there. Hey, it's going to be, you're going to get 3-piece, but it's not going to be all at one time. It's going to be back to back to back, though. Like, you're not getting no break. So you get out there, get your couple of seconds in, or whenever whoever is coordinating, they say, all right, next one. Like, ain't no, hold up, let me catch my breath. Ain't no catching no breath, no nothing. Because we really want to see if you really gonna hold it down when the shit get real. Because when the shit get real, you can't tell nobody, y'all hold up, let me catch my breath.
Oh, wait, so what happens if someone's heart gets checked and they got to go out there and catch a fade and they just get either knocked out or just done in the first, like, just done. Just, damn, he couldn't even last a second.
Well, you get your ass up and you fade that next one. And you get knocked out 3 times, whatever it do.
Because shows your heart.
Yeah. Everybody can't fight.
Right.
But if it's me and you and there's two people right here tripping, I got actually you over here tying this one up while I deal with this one, and then maybe I can deal with this one. But a hoe is going you going to run and let them two jump me. Now we don't have a chance at all. You feel me? I don't care that you can't fight. That don't matter. But are you going to help?
I feel that. Yeah. All right. All right, so I want to do it like this because, this is Prison Stories 101, and we're going to jump around a little bit, but let's just start with this. I normally ask someone, like, what's the worst thing you seen in prison? But, you did 18 years, and I'm going to jump from Beto also to Ferguson. But let's just start with this. It's going to set the tone. I want to know the top 3 worst things you've seen that just as a human, just as a man, you're like, God damn, this is hell in the cell.
I don't even think it can be no top 3 because I done seen people over and over and over get bludgeoned with blunt objects, fan motors, cans of refried bean in the sock, hit in the head and blood go everywhere, eye sockets knocked out, people shanked up. I seen white boy on PC run up the bars and hang himself, and the captain and the lieutenant just sit there and watch him. I was on Beto for 2 months. Oh, wow. And he ran all the way up the crash gate, hung himself in front of the captain and lieutenant. They sat there and watched him and kept talking until he stopped moving. And then they called the infirmary to come get him down. Rack us all up, come get him down. Like, it's so much shit, man.
That's an area right there where someone goes to, do you know the backstory of why he did that? Does anyone?
Probably went down there and got raped and couldn't take it. Some people, why you think it's so much snitching now? Everybody is not built to be in a cage like that, right? It takes a strong person with a strong will and mind to survive the penitentiary. And I'm not going to say just survive it. I'm going to say walking in as a man and coming out as a man with no smut on your name, right? So you got people who just looking like, hey, I got all this time. I can't do this shit. They take their life. You got people who had their cookie snatched. And that's what I call that. That's and they can't live with it. They take their life. You know? Yeah. It's really real up in there, man. It's really fucking real. You gotta wake up every damn day knowing you ain't going home or knowing, shit, I couldn't see doing no 20 years when I first walked in there. I'm on year 1. Fuck, I gotta do 20 of these?
20 of these. What was your, and I'm gonna jump back to the story you just said, but what was something that you look forward to kind of get you through your time? Like, what was?
Sports.
Okay.
Gambling.
Okay.
Sports, gambling, and trying to figure out how I'm gonna get that next dollar.
Yeah.
That's what I look for.
That was your day-to-day, like, all right.
That's day-to-day.
What kind of sports you talking about?
Football, basketball, baseball. I don't give a damn. Anything I can gamble on. I don't give a damn. We can gamble on what the next commercial gonna be. Is it gonna be a cereal commercial or car commercial? I don't give a damn.
That's hard. That's something to do.
Gambaholic.
Yeah. And what are you gambling? What do you normally gamble? Like, what was your thing to gamble?
Oh, we gamble commissary on Beto and Ferguson. Though, no, you got some people gamble cash. Okay, remember my partner, the one that had the kufi on?
Yeah.
So we ran to pick 'em. So much money. He got busted with like almost $1,300 of cash of our money.
Oh, damn.
Running to pick 'em. So you gamble cash, you gamble commissary.
This is not cash dollars, just cash on the outside? Or just...
No, this is cash.
It's cash,
cold hard cash.
Floating around.
Yeah, you can buy you some cat with this.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you can buy you some cat. Yeah. Hey, bitch, I got $100. What's happening?
Oh, shit. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah. He said $1,300 he had. He ran it up.
Yeah, we ran it up. And he got popped with it.
God damn. It goes back to what you were saying as far as worst thing you see people get bludgeoned, fan motors, things like that. Did you become desensitized to seeing like just blood, violence?
Yeah. You'll laugh at people's misery.
Yeah.
But that's how you got to do. If you want to survive in a penitentiary, right? You have to become the penitentiary. You have to forget anything and everything that's going on out. You can't control nothing out here. Your baby mama leave you, fuck the bitch. You know what I'm saying? You can't worry about what anybody out here doing. You have to live for here. That's old man Raheem gave me that game.
Yeah,
if you want to survive, if you want to live, if you want to go through this and keep your brain, then you got to live for here. So, yes, you see so much violence that you become desensitized to it. It ain't shit. I laugh at you getting your eye knocked out. Did you see that fool? Damn! Yeah, we laugh at that shit. I was talking to a partner of mine from Ferguson Unit, and he was talking about the dude this on Ferguson though, not on Beto. Dude took his life. And he talking about how we laughed about it. Like, damn, that fool weak. He couldn't even take it. Damn fool he was. Oh. That's how you become, man.
Can you explain the difference between Beto Unit and Ferguson Unit as far as just the layout of not only the cell, but the overall penitentiary?
Beto is far bigger and is ran better. Ferguson is the bottom of the barrel, right?
Yeah.
So when you come to Ferguson, I don't care what unit you own, everybody trying to figure out how the hell can they get off Ferguson. So, yeah, Beto rowdy and all of that, but it was not Ferguson. And it's not just because of the violence, it's the living conditions. The living conditions is horrible on Ferguson. It's dirty. The laws don't do nothing but fuck with. That's why we had the highest rate of jumping on laws. Because the laws, they like a gang too. And they try to treat you like shit and they try to run you. On Beto, the laws don't fuck with you.
Ooh.
They don't mess with you. They don't shake you down unless it's a major shakedown, or they see the rank, be like, all right, man, pull over. Hey, let me shake you down. And then we go in groups when I was on Beto. So it's going to be 5, 6 of us. We're going to stop and wait for them to finish shaking you down. And then you're going to come back, get back in line, and we're going to go to the chow hall. Ferguson ain't like that. You come over there, hey, you come here, and we in the group, and you try to stay, hey, y'all got, go. They're going to make you ass go. So it's the whole living condition. It's not one particular thing. It's just not the violence.
When you say living condition, you're talking about more than just the COs, and you're talking about the actual, just like what is it? The Rex? Is it
the cells are small? They look like outside, all cracked up. They feed you like shit. You freeze in the winter.
Burn in the summer?
Burn in the summer. The way they run commissary, you might not go to commissary 2 weeks.
Oh, shit.
I mean, it just that whole thing is ran exactly like a penitentiary. So when people say, hey, well, shit, in the penitentiary. Yeah, you're in the penitentiary. When you go over there, you didn't really went to the penitentiary.
Yeah, there's levels.
There's levels to this shit. All the fuck-ups go to Ferguson Unit. When they have all the major riots on all the other units, we're going to get some busloads of them shipped to Ferguson. Whereas you can have a riot on Ferguson and you might not go nowhere. They don't ship you off. They keep all the violent criminals.
Damn, he said people are just trying to find a way to get off of Ferguson.
Yeah, anybody tell you. You ever interview anybody else off Ferguson will tell you, when people come to Ferguson, they try people was even changing their religion to Native American.
Oh, man.
To get shipped off of Ferguson.
How does Native American help you get off Ferguson? Just
because it's only on a couple of units, a handful of units. So if you change your religion to Native American, then they have to ship you to a unit so you can worship.
Yeah, I've heard stories of, when they're yelling at where people are going and they say Ferguson, men just get to crying like, hell nah, like,
yeah,
anywhere else but.
Yeah, anywhere else but. And just imagine, I come off Beto Unit.
Yeah, but I say, how was it for you knowing that and what got you to Ferguson? What happened?
I got caught with a gang-related kite that had a hit on it.
Ooh.
So at this time, Beto was trying to get all the gang members off Beto, but that never happened. So put it like this, all the classified gang members off of Beto. So once you get classified, they're trying to get you off Beto, right? That's how I ended up on Ferguson.
When you found out you was going to Ferguson or just, having to go, what was your mentality when you prepped for Ferguson? Were you already so set up in Beto that you like, all right, man, it's about to be, I'm already one of those ones, so let's go.
Yeah, I wasn't concerned about it because, this is Beto 1. Beto 1 is rock and roll.
Yeah.
Can't prepare you for Ferguson.
Wow.
First thing I get there, I ain't gonna say her name. Oh, black, I couldn't stand her. Just in the hallway, female, talking to inmates like they ain't shit. Like they some hoes.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at her, and so she go to yelling at me, what you looking at? I'm like, man, fuck you. But we beat their ass up over there. We didn't, on Beto, we beat their ass up. That's why they don't mess with us.
Yeah.
Over here, you have to beat them up, and they still don't give a damn.
Yeah.
That's how the law works. You beat their ass, and they gonna come back the next day still fucking with motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And that was crazy to me when I seen this female talking to a bunch of men with a bunch of time, and ain't nobody that slapped her.
So when you say, man, fuck you, when you say that, is there any consequence?
No, she started talking shit, but dude behind me was telling me, man, go, don't fuck with her, go. So, when you go to unit, it's a different culture. It's not the same culture. It's a whole different culture. Just like you going from state to state.
Yeah.
You go from Texas and go to California, it's different. You better figure out the rules. You better figure out how to move.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you're going to get got. Yeah. So I don't know, though. This day one. I'm like, shit, where I come from, nah. So I had to turn around and learn to, hey, don't do that. Because they'll get your ass and they'll take you back there in solitary and they'll go in there and they'll beat the shit out you.
Yeah.
That's how they do it. And they're not going to get in trouble. And they're going to leave you back there until you heal up. And they're not going to let you have no visits.
Yeah. Just make you go through it.
Yeah. That's how they do it in Ferguson.
And you did, how many years you did? 16?
I did 18. I did 21 in total. 20. But I did all the end of my time, the other 18 and some change on Ferguson.
Just to imagine. Did you ever get a point to where you were like, man, just F it, like you just despair? Like, were you ever just like, man, I just can't, I didn't want to go no more. I didn't want to live no more. God damn.
No, I can't say that I've never got to the point where I would want to take my life. No. But it's been time, man, when you just sitting up there, you be like, man, dang, God, why do you keep waking me up? Why? Just let me go on my sleep. Just let me go on my sleep. Because, man, the penitentiary is no place for a human, right? You're caged. You are caged. You can't hug your mama unless it's visit. Ain't no telling when they'll come. You can't raise your kids. Why? Another man raising your kids. And you got all these different things on your mind, and you don't have nothing but time to think. So you can't escape it.
It's just a thought process of that.
So what you have to do is you have to block shit out. That's like, once I figured out I got my last appeal denied, I told my baby mama, go.
Yeah,
go.
How long into this, with the last appeal, how many years in did you get your last one denied?
I got my last one. Well, I had let her go before that. After my first appeal, I got that back. I probably been locked up a year. I told her she got to go.
Yeah. Let me know, was she trying to ride at the time with you?
Yeah.
Was she trying, like, at
she
first?
Got to go.
Yeah.
I got 20 years flat. Let's not fool ourselves.
So that's for your sanity.
Exactly. For my sanity. Don't you know niggas lose their mind behind females?
No.
I know several that completely lost their goddamn mind because they baby mamas and girlfriends that left them. I'm talking about cuckoo.
Yeah.
If you got to worry about what's going on in the freak world, you're not going to make it in the penitentiary.
Wow.
This is your world.
Who was visiting you at first? Like, who fell off first? Like, who was visiting you at first and who slowed down?
I know. My brother always stayed down. Okay. I had my brother to come. He always stayed down. I took my baby mama. I took off my visiting list. I want nothing to do with her.
Did she want to? No. Did she try to fight that? Like, no, I must,
she tried, but it don't matter. I take you off my business list and I stop writing you. And when I get a letter from you, I don't read it. I throw it away.
Smart man.
Don't read the letter.
I'm telling you.
Throw it away. Only thing I want, my brother and them to send me pictures of my son.
There you go.
And even that hurts.
Damn. For 20 years.
Yeah. So you got all this shit on your brain, and then you got to deal with all this violence that's going on. Then you got to sit here and be able to process seeing somebody shanked in the neck, seeing people get their throat cut. You got to sit here and... So the way you deal with it is you get rid of your sanity and you become insane and you laugh at it. Because to see someone get their throat cut and you laugh, you are crazy.
That is not some outside world shit.
I can sit right there, watch you get your throat cut and laugh about, did you see his face when he grabbed his throat? And we laugh about it. Now, that would be crazy if somebody walked up to you and cut your throat in my face right now. You had never seen nothing like that in your life.
Yeah. Now,
imagine laughing at that shit.
About how many stabbings would you say you see?
Dozens. This happens all the time. That is nothing out of the ordinary. Hey man, such got shanked. For real? Where they shake him at? What? Who? Is he alive? I don't know. Did you hear the helicopter?
Life flight.
This is normal.
Did you ever yourself have a moment of like fear, like real fear, like, man, this might be my day, or something's about to come at you, like you like, all right.
I can't recall ever having a moment of fear because, like I said, man, I'm with the homies. Hey, whatever happens, happens. And when you just part of that life, you don't have no fear. There's no fear. You fear nobody. You fear nothing.
Yeah.
Only person you better fear is God. And right now, I don't even know if God can help you because you can't pray to God to stop us from doing something to you.
Not for real. Jeez.
So fear, I didn't have no fear of nothing. My only fears was losing my mom or my pops or my son or my brothers while I'm in here doing this time.
Yeah. Did you have any major losses?
Auntie and one of my favorite cousins. Yeah. They both got killed.
Condolences. You went in as a Muslim or of a Muslim faith.
Yeah, I would not say I was a Muslim. Okay. I just, just like you might be a Christian but you out here in the streets, hey, that's just my background, my faith, that's just who I pray to.
Yeah.
You pray to who you pray to. But no, I was a gang member, and I made that understood off the rip. Every unit I went to, well, both the units, I came in, hey, bro, you Muslim? Hey, my family is. That's how I tell my family is, but I'm a Crip because, this is what I am. So.
How do religions work in there as far as whether they help or hurt, like as far as picking a certain religion or abiding by a certain denomination?
Well, it depends. It depends. What are you going in this for a peace of mind, or some people getting religion for protection?
Right.
Can
religion protect?
Yeah. The Muslims. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, they always say that the Muslims does offer protection. Like, how does that work? Again, people watch movies. There's stereotypes of guys with dashikis and pulling up three deep, saying, "Hey, his ass is off limits. You can't touch him." Like, how does it work for real?
No, they don't. No, they don't care about nothing that's going on outside of their community. For protection, what I'm saying is, in Texas, on Beto and Ferguson, okay, you're not gonna mess with a Muslim brother, because then you got to fight all the Muslims. They don't play with nothing about that. They don't care. Because the Muslim faith believes there's no cowards and always protect your brother. You see what I'm saying? So if you're going to jump, and mind you, a lot of the people in this community are still active gang members. Remember that too. But they are not going to let you harm a Muslim brother. But they go by the rules of the penitentiary, too. If you snitch, they're going to let you get got. You know the rules.
Yeah. Let me ask you, what was the worst fight you seen? Just a fight, either one-on-one or multiple?
Man, I've seen so many horrible fights. Man. Golly. I've seen so many horrible fights and so many good fights, man. I done seen people get beat where we laughed at it. But one, I had to stop my little folk homeboy. Well, I didn't stop him. I tried to calm him because he zoned out. He beating up old man Jack from Waco. And while he's beating him, the old man stole their stuff in the kitchen, right? So they come, they jump him. But the one stop and one don't stop. So the old man head is on a bench and he's just hitting him. And every time you hear him hit him, you hear the smack of the flesh and you hear his head banging off that bench. But the only reason why I stopped it, I couldn't care less. If I could care less, it because my little partner was finna go home. So I didn't stop. I just told him, hey, Debo, stop. You gonna kill him. Man, you gonna kill him, bro. Stop. You gonna kill him. I'm just trying to talk to him now. I'm trying to constantly let you know that you about to catch a body.
Yeah.
That's how bad he's beating him.
Yeah.
That you're about to catch a body, man. All behind some cake mix.
He ended up stopping? He ended up holding back?
Yeah, he ended up coming out of zone. Because in the penitentiary, and you one of them people that's really about it, you go into like a berserker mode, right? You zone out. And in your mind, whenever you going into a situation where we're gonna smoke him, you go into with the mindset, man, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. So that's actually your mindset going into this.
Right.
So that's actually what you're trying to do. And if don't nobody get you to snap out of it, because you zone, you zones. You don't worry about nothing that's going on around you. You zone out. And you don't see nothing but red. That's all you do, man. All that blood rushing to your... That's all you do. And I done seen many of them.
Have you ever been involved in any riots? And if so, what is a riot? Like, what does a riot look like, either on Beto or Ferguson, if there is one?
One on Beto. But a riot is pure chaos, right? Because you got a bunch of people who's going to be running, don't want no parts of it. And when we rioting with either the Mexicans, and it's really not much with the whites because it's just a handful of them. But like we riding with the Mexicans, you get everything that's not black.
That's why I heard the Mexicans are considered sometimes white. Like they're part of the whites. Is that?
No.
Okay.
See, in certain instances, it has happened before where the whites will help the Mexicans when we ride with the Mexicans. But the Mexicans is not going to help the whites when we whip the whites' ass. They're not going to help them. I don't know why they would help the Mexicans, but it has happened in certain instances. And some of that may come from, though, that when we ride with the Mexicans, we don't care. That our rule is if you are not black, everybody get laid down. We don't care. You better get the hell out the way. When we come, we coming. And that's how that go. But it's pure chaos, man. You hear people hollering. You see people running. You hear people screaming. You looking over here, seeing this dude over here might got two on him getting shanked, but you ain't got time to get over there because you better watch this one because it's shanking here. But we on here, over there, boom. Then you might get some time to try to run over there to go get him up off them. It's just
chaos.
Chaos.
Did you ever have to have a run-in with like the Aryan Nation, like the whites who just hate blacks, just the Klan member type whites? Do you ever have an issue with them, or do you ever see kind of how they move?
So, let me tell you. On Beto and Ferguson, okay, because you got different units. You got gladiator units, and then you got units that they call Cadillac units. So, on Beto and Ferguson, stomp down on them. Don't show them no love at all. Now, you might talk to somebody from Central, and they might tell you, oh, yeah, over here, they do this, they do that, they do that. On Ferguson unit and Beto unit, they have no win whatsoever. Now, I don't talk to them. You can't be my celly. Nothing. Because I don't do no faking and no fronting. I know you hate me. Bitch, I hate you.
Yeah.
But nah, they as far as Beto and Ferguson, they get their benches taken. Well, they took their bench on Beto. On Ferguson unit, they didn't have no bench forever. Then I think they got one. Well, boy, Papa told me they end up eventually getting the bench by the pistol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, they get handled like that, man.
Everyone doesn't get the chance to pick their celly. Did you have to have what's the longest celly that you had, like time frame wise?
About 5-6 years.
Did you ever convince, or did you ever have or considered a celly a friend, like at all?
Yeah, my little partner, Junior boy. Mess with him right now. It's my boy.
Yeah, to spend that much time with another person, that becomes like, that's closer to like almost your brother. I mean, that's closer than anybody.
Yeah. Because
they got to ride with you. They got to hide, whatever y'all got to do.
Yeah.
Did you have a situation where, like, what happens when he has to leave or you have to leave and y'all have to go, get a new situation? Like, is it more so like, is it like a bittersweet? Like, damn, you got to go figure this shit out now.
Nah, shit. I'm out. Hey, they moved me to L Block.
Yeah.
I'll holler at you.
Damn, all right. It's as simple as that.
Simple as that. I'd have had so many cellies. I mean, yeah.
Does like, I always expected, again, this is just for the outside looking in, that the older cellies or the older inmates are, they're just protected in general. They're just like, hey, you don't fuck with the old heads.
Shit, no.
Oh, damn, the old heads.
I just told you about the old man. The guy.
Yeah, but he's still in. He shouldn't have been fucking around. Like,
but he an old man and he a civilian.
Damn.
Stay in your place.
Damn.
Don't nobody give a damn. You being old don't mean shit. They'll still run there and take your shit.
You would think that the old people got a pass.
For what?
Right.
It's the penitentiary.
Exactly. All right, well, let's get right to it then. There's always stories. Most people that's in the natural world and the free world, they get scared of, especially state, of the penitentiary because they feel like a dude does a crime, whatever, maybe let's say a nonviolent crime or accident. He just made a mistake or whatever. He goes into a situation where he's on Ferguson or Beto and he feels like the first thing that's going to be tested is his manhood. He's going to get assaulted by some dude that's doing life, wanting to take his, take his booty. A booty bandit is what they call it. How real or how fake was that back when you first got in as far as the real, when you hear the stories of the booty bandits that say, as they're walking in, fresh meat. Oh, hey, what's they start hollering at you like trying to holler at you or whatever.
No, a lot of that shit is cap, right? For the people who start coming in the 90s. Okay, that was a very big thing, 70s and 80s, right? Beginning of the 90s. But when the gang members started coming in, the penitentiary started changing. Every decade or so, things is going to change because you got different people coming in now and they filling it up and they got their own different ways. Just like we start coming in, the gang members and stuff, we looking at this niggas like, damn, these punks, he messing with a punk too? Like, see, we wasn't with that, right? The vast majority of us.
Yeah.
But then it was okay. And before that, that was the thing to do.
Yeah.
Before that, before the gangs and stuff came in, everybody was free game. So it started playing out the rate. So because you got all these gang members and damn near everybody coming in is gang affiliated. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So when you start talking about the 90s and all, it doesn't happen often like that. You can go do a 10-year sentence and you'll never hear nothing about somebody getting raped.
Yeah, the culture changed, basically.
The culture changed. But before, though, you can rape somebody and they probably can go tell it. You won't get no case of nothing. They'll just move you. I'm like, oh, ain't sh-. Now, you're going to get some more time. Stacked.
Yeah.
So that kind of eliminated that. Yeah. But it still does happen. Just not often. It does happen. You got people, man. I had a dude, right, that I knew. Cool dude. He was a regular. He from back in the 80s. He was one of the ones that was taking booty, right? So this is later on. I had a dude from San Antonio come over there, and he's steady up under him, and he's a little bitty old dude. He's about 140, yellow and all that. And so I see him always with the dude, so I tell him, stay away from him. Man, what's going on? I said, hey, I'm telling you, stay away from him. But he never would not stay away from him. So one time we in the day room, and we watch the TV. Well, I'm playing knock. They watch the TV. So I call him, hey, come here. I tell him, I say, man, didn't I tell you stay away from him? Oh, man, he cool. So the dude that I'm telling him stay away from, we cool though, right?
Yeah.
He come tell me, say, come on, Mohammed. You know the rules of the penitentiary, man. You can't save them. They want it. You got to let them have it.
Damn.
So he tell me, he say, see, I don't mess with punks. I don't want no punk. I like them fresh. He say, see, back in my day, for all the gangs, he say, I see one, I'll wait for him to go up in there, and I'll run up in that damn cell, and I just start beating him. So you gotta beat him to submission first. I'm like, God damn. So you gotta beat him to submission first, and then you take it. See, that's what I like, the thrill of it. I'm like, God damn. See, I can't understand that mentality. I can't, that's crazy.
That's true predator. That's true predator mode.
Yeah. So it does.
Did that ever happen? I mean, wait, what was the outcome of that? What was the outcome of that? Did he ever hopefully the young dude got away from him or?
No, he didn't get away from him.
Gosh.
But he didn't have to take it. Some people, that's why I tell you earlier about the hearts of men. Because see, like I said, it's a different world, right? So now you go in there and you're going to find out if you really gay. Because do you think anybody in there said, I'm going to go in here and start fucking punks?
No.
Do you think that? Do you think anybody walking around outside anywhere say they're going to do that? But when you go in here, it's designed to break you down mentally. It's designed to break you as a man.
Men are meant to go without sex like that. Men are out here with their girls. You just had a baby. It's like men are meant to be with women and they take you away from that at the drop of a dime to where they put you in here with nothing but men. And it's like, I feel the design is, and we're going to touch on it, but I feel the design is like I think it used to be conjugal visits where you better go ahead and get married on the outside so your wife could come visit you.
In Texas.
Yes. And that's where Texas got it fucked up. You know, like, damn.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Because Texas promote homosexuality.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
Their prisons promote that.
Yeah, talk to the governor. Shit.
The prisons promote that, man. The punks can do shit in the penitentiary that me as a regular nigga can't do. We can't let our hair grow. Them punks will come down there, they hair all in mushrooms and all kind of stuff. Kool-Aid all on them like makeup. They won't say a damn thing to them. Tight, white, all that. Let me come down there with a little pro or something. Hey, come here. Hey, you go in the barbershop. Hey, cut his hair. Give him a one. Come down all faded up and rock across a wrong law. Hey, put him in there. Hey, take them. Where you get this starch clothes from? Nah, take them. Come on. Take you in here. Go get you some more clothes. Take them. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's the first time I heard that they would allow a punk to come out and just let their hair grow, playing each other's hair.
They be whipped up.
That's crazy.
They walk around looking like females.
And yeah, you grow a little mini fro and they got to tell you, nah.
Yeah, they'll get you and take you in that barbershop and tell that barber, cut his hair next and cut it all off. Give him a one. Straight across the board.
Damn.